a really good game one as this series gets underway. Introductions wrapping up down on the field, and first pitch just minutes away. Welcome into Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. We've got game one of the National League Division Series. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
So 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Ketel Marte. First pitch misses. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Daniel Hudson looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Garcia, a left-hander, also throwing. Hit hard, that gets through. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Brandon Drury to the plate. 1 for 2. And that's outside. Drury, 31 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is fun. It is gone. He sends it out of here. It's 3-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So 2 away with nobody on. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Back there on its way. Oh, well, I got that going for me, which is nice. They go back to back, and they add a run. It's 4-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball crowd.
And that one is lifted in the air. Out, makes a nice running catch. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. On to top of inning number 7. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Shohei Ohtani. The pitch. Comes the corner. Strike one. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. High chopper to third. On the run, sends it over to first. And he beats the throw. He's safe.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Smith up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at one down low. Just missed.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. That to right. Carroll makes the play. 1 down. Man at first. Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
If you were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
That one off the mark, and it's 1-0. He swings and fouls one off. And the righty deals. There's the strike.
It looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And the pitch. And that just misses. The curveball struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Muncy in the box now. No balls and a strike. Garrett Richards, a guy who was originally a first-round pick of the Angels out of the University of Oklahoma. The Dodgers down by 4 here in Game 1 of the NLDS. The next pitch misses. Now 1-2.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake,
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. 1 left for LA. They're down 4-0. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Daniel Hudson. And Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. The pitch. This to third. Whips it across. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
That's out to center field. It gets down, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already is bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Substitution now at first base. Here's the pinch runner for Arizona, Jordan Lawler. And now it's Christian Walker. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The Diamondbacks trying to break this one open here in the late stages of game one. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Righty to the plate, right through there for a strike. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
In the air, left field. Hernandez settles underneath it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's two away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Carroll, the next to hit, takes ball one. That one pulled foul. Right side. And that chance handled. Tosses to first. And that is the inning. Now into the ball game on defense, Jordan Lawler. He's in at shortstop. Here's Jason Hayward.
Jordan Lawler.
Now time called. Pitching coach coming out for a meeting as two relievers continue to throw in the bullpen. Gallen back to work. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Carroll going back on this one. Hauls it in on the warning track. And now the center fielder, James Outman.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
One down, base is empty. That's a little bit low. Next offering is in for a strike. And a pitch. In the dirt, 2-2.
Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
Swings through that one, it's a strikeout.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Betts stands in now and watches strike one.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Kicks and fires. Goes down real deep. 8 innings, 8 zeros as the shutout continues here. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the Dodgers nothing. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Alex Vesil. Here's Ketel Marte, 1 for 3. The pitch. And a good eye there.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates. And, of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with the game plan they're using in this one.
So up next, Brandon Drury. He's already homered in this game. activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Brusdar Graterol getting ready to go. And the pitch. Good eye in that spot. That misses, and it's 2-1. Base is empty, one away here in game one. Bounced up the middle. Betts slings to first, and a couple of quick outs.
We talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Tosses to first, and Arizona is set down. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Joe Mantiply.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
The pitch. Lux at the plate now as he chases after that one. Mantiply. He's got some good and some bad. The positive is he doesn't walk very many guys, but Chris, the problem is that he is prone to giving up some homers. The 1-1. Lined into left center, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
This lefty matchup thing's not going so well.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
Well, a manager can see it pretty early just by the swings that players are taking, whether they're fouling the ball back, if they're on time, the front foot is down. When you see that, probably don't want to leave him in too long.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And now runners at the corners, nobody out. Here's Shohei Ohtani. That hits the dirt, and that is ball one. Right through there for a strike. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And out number 1 on the ground.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
2 on with 1 out, and up to the plate is Will Smith, first-round pick out of Louisville in 2016. And that one fouled off. And now the lefty, and that one is inside ball 1. Two on, 1 out, and it's fouled away. The pitch. Swings and misses. Just 1 out remaining for the Dodgers.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Popped up. He's got it. Ball game. And the Diamondbacks claim game 1 here at home. So the Arizona Diamondbacks have jumped out to a 1-0 lead in this division series.
Yeah, and that carries a lot of weight in a 5-game series, Boog. It's huge to get an advantage right away.
Yep, a Game 2 victory will have them one step away from the LCS.
Yeah, but I'll tell you, on the other side, losing Game 1 can really sharpen that focus, man. Those guys know that they've got very little